What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So I have to do this video. We need to talk about what Elon Musk said. He was at some type of a conference and he was talking about advertisers. So I want to talk about this because I think when people start making a lot of money, he's one of the wealthiest people, if not the wealthiest person in the world. I think they start to forget about where that money is coming from. And so I want to talk a little bit about this. And he was responding. He said something that was inappropriate when it comes. I'm not going to even get into the anti-Semitic stuff, but I want to talk about just his response to advertisers. So that's what we're going to focus on in this video. But first off, you guys can do me a favor. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell notification, and then click all. By clicking all, you'll get notified anytime we post a video. We do daily videos here, so by clicking the bell notification and clicking all, you should be getting updated every day. And just a reminder, thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. And if you'd like to follow me on Twitter and Threads, you can at the TEC Show Live. Okay, so I need to say this. This video does have profanity in it, but the profanity is blocked out. But I'm just letting you know anyway, okay? So it does have some profanity in it. This is his response to advertisers not wanting to advertise on X, or formerly known as Twitter. So let's go ahead and play the clip. Here we go.
What was that trip like? And obviously, you know that there's a public perception that, and you're clarifying this now, but there's a public perception that that was part of a apology tour, if you will. That this had been said online. There was all of the criticism. There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger today.
I hope they stop.
You hope?
Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f*** yourself.
But
go f*** yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
well, let me ask you then.
That's how I feel. Don't advertise.
How do you think then about the economics of X? If part of the underlying model, at least today, and maybe it needs to shift, maybe the answer is it needs to shift away from advertising. If you believe that this is the one part of your business where you will be beholden to those who have this view, what do you do?
G-F-Y.
I understand that, but there's a reality too, right?
Yes. No.
I mean, Linda Yaccarino's right here, and she's got to sell advertising.
Absolutely. So, totally. No. Actually, what this advertising boycott is going to do, it's going to kill the company.
And do you think that
and the whole world will know that those advertisers killed the company, and we will document it in great detail.
But those advertisers, I imagine, are going to say, we didn't kill the company.
Oh yeah.
They're going to say,
tell it to Earth.
But they're going to say, Elon, that you killed the company because you said these things, and that they were inappropriate things, and that they didn't feel comfortable on the platform, right? That's what they're going to say.
And let's see how Earth responds to that.
So okay, this goes back to
we'll both make our cases,
right?
And we'll see what the outcome is.
What are the economics of that for you? I mean, you have enormous resources, so you can actually keep this company going for a very long time. Would you keep it going for a long time if there was no advertising?
I mean, if the company fails because of an advertiser boycott, it will fail because of an advertiser boycott. And that will be what bankrupted the company, and that's what everybody on Earth will know.
But what do you think then of the, this goes back to the idea of trust, though.
Then it'll be gone. And it'll be gone because of an advertiser boycott.
But you recognize that some of those people are going to say that they didn't feel comfortable on the platform. And I just wonder and ask you and think about that for a second.
Tell it to the judge.
But the judge is going to be...
the judge is the public.
Okay, so there was his response. In the comment section, you guys let me know how you feel about his response. Now, I'm going to let you know how I feel about what he said. Now, first off, he's an adult. he should be able to use better language than the language that he used. The reason that he used that language is for shock value. He wants this video to go viral for whatever reason. Now, when you're talking about advertisers and when you're talking about Twitter or X or whatever you want to call this company, their main source of revenue comes from advertisers. And for a long time, it was only coming from advertisers, but now he's trying to change things and he's trying to charge these membership fees and things like that, which I don't think it's going to go anywhere because most people, they're not going to pay for the service. But nonetheless, the vast majority of the revenue that comes into X is coming from advertisers. And so why on earth would you attack the advertisers? And it makes no sense to me. And this is something that is stemming from something he said. So he says something, the advertiser says, you know what, I'm not comfortable with what you said. I'm not going to support you by advertising on your platform. They have every right to do that. Freedom of speech. You have the freedom to say what you want to say, but you can't be upset if people don't like what you have to say and they choose to go elsewhere with their advertising. And that's what's happening. So you can't be upset with them. It's not their fault. And if X goes under, guess what? It's not the advertiser's fault. It's your fault for saying the things that you said. Because they were advertising on your platform prior to you saying what you said, but now they're no longer advertising, and now they no longer want to advertise on your platform for something you did. And so that's what he's not computing. He's not understanding that, look, yes, you can say whatever you want to say, but advertisers don't have to support you. And that's what they're saying. Now, when it comes to Elon Musk, what I don't understand is the fact that he is so out there, out front, and controversial, and he has a company that he's trying to run. He has several companies that he's running. Why not step back and not be so vocal and so out there and creating all these viral moments? Because it's only hurting your companies. Very little of what he says in his tweets and all the other stuff that he puts out there, very little of that is actually beneficial for the company. The vast majority of the things that he's saying are hurting his company. And it's not just hurting Twitter, it's also hurting Tesla. And so if he were just to focus on the company and not focus on all the different drama and stuff that's going on around the world, maybe he would be better off. But getting back to the whole advertisers, yes, they have a right to say, no, we don't want to advertise anymore on your platform. And what do you think some of the other advertisers that are advertising on his platform right now are thinking about what he said? He's attacking advertisers. If I was an advertiser right now on the platform, I would think, I'd say, he doesn't respect the fact that I'm advertising on his platform. He doesn't care. He could care less that I'm actually supporting X. And if I'm an advertiser, I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to advertise elsewhere. I don't need to advertise on Twitter. And so he's probably going to lose even more advertisers as a result of saying what he said in this clip, let alone from what he said in the past. And so it's just crazy to me. You have these people, billionaires, richest people in the world, and they don't have the common sense and the common decency to understand that, look, if I say things, they can have a negative effect on my companies, so maybe I shouldn't be saying all these things. And yes, I can stand behind freedom of speech, but I also need to understand that advertisers have the freedom to support me or not support me. So I shouldn't be mad. I shouldn't be upset. And he looked very upset in that interview. That response, he was very upset. And I think he even called out the Disney CEO in that interview. Don't be upset. Change the way that you do things and maybe people will support you. But right now, yes, he's going to catch even more flack. And he tried to blame, he's going to blame the advertisers if X goes out of business. It's not the advertisers' fault. The advertisers want to make money. The advertisers want to stay away from drama. They want to stay away from all the controversy that he's causing. So if anything, if X goes under, it's going to be because of Elon Musk. It's not going to be because of the advertisers. Because they want to make money. And if they feel that they can make money on the platform, they're going to go ahead and do that. But if they feel that you have people on the platform that are hurting their chances of making money, or doing things that are frowned upon by the American people, then yes, the advertisers are going to pull out and they're not going to want to support X. So it's not going to be the advertisers' fault. It's going to be the people who are saying these things. It's going to be Elon Musk. He's going to be the reason why X goes out of business. So I want to know what you guys think. Let me know down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.